and turn to the ranking member, Senator Hawley.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for convening this hearing. This is such a vital hearing on a vital topic, and to be honest with you, this hearing concerns, I think, every parent's nightmare. And I see you're nodding, Mr. Behar. You're a father. That subject composes, that reality composes some of your testimony. I'm also a father of 3. And what you have brought to this committee today is something that every parent in America needs to hear. The numbers are really stunning, that 1 in 4 teenagers, minor children, will experience sexual solicitation on Meta's platforms at some point. 1 in 8 say that they have experienced unwanted sexual advances. We're talking about children now. These are not adults. Children have experienced unwanted sexual advances just in the last week, within the last 7 days. And of course, we know from Meta's own internal research that they knew the extent of this problem even as they were ignoring you. And I want to turn to some of that research that Senator Blumenthal just referenced. Here's what these are Meta's own words from their own internal research on the effect of their own product on children, particularly young women. Quote, "We make body image issues worse for 1 in 3 teen girls." Quote, "Teens blame Instagram for increases in the rate of anxiety and depression. This reaction was unprompted and consistent across all groups." Quote, "Teens told us they don't like the amount of time they spend on the app, but they feel they have to be present. They often feel addicted and know that what they're seeing is bad for their mental health, but feel unable to stop themselves." This is the reality that Meta and Instagram, Facebook, they knew these things were happening. These quotes are years old that I just read. You pointed this out to them too, Mr. Behar, and still they did nothing. In fact, they did worse than nothing. What your testimony shows is when you brought these concerns to them, when you exposed this reality, rather than respond, they cooked the books, if I understand your testimony correctly. They started telling the public, including Congress, and of course every parent in America, that, we get 90% of unwanted sexual material, child sex abuse material, pornography, terrorism threats. We take it down. Our AI systems find it and take it down. But what you expose is, in fact, those AI systems are catching only a small percentage of that kind of abusive material online. So when Facebook is out there promoting to the world, we're taking down the vast majority, it's simply not true. And in fact, they know it's not true, and that statistic is designed to mislead. They are deliberately misleading parents about what's on their platform. They are deliberately misleading parents about the safety of their children online. And I just want to echo something that Senator Blumenthal has said. It is time for Congress to take action. It was time years ago for Congress to take action. It is an indictment of this body, to be honest with you, that we have not acted. And we all know the reason why. If I could just start with a little plain talk here this morning. Big tech is the biggest, most powerful lobby in the United States Congress. They spend millions upon millions upon millions of dollars every year to lobby this body. And the truth is, as every reporter in this room knows, and I hope you'll report it after this hearing, they do it successfully. They successfully shut down every meaningful piece of legislation every year. I've only been here for 4 years, and I have seen it repeatedly in the short time I have been here. We'll get all kinds of speeches in committee. We'll get speeches on the floor about how we have to act, and then this body will do nothing. Why? Money. That's why. Gobs of it. Gobs of it. Influencing votes, a hammerhold on this process. It is time for it to be broken, and the only way I know to break it is to bring the truth forward, and that's why we are so glad, Mr. Behar, that you are here today to do it. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thanks, Senator Hawley. The only footnote I would add is this time must be different. They have armies of lawyers and lobbyists. They spend tons of money, but this time must be different.